see first, and then I'll start in a minute or so. Start recording, introduce you, and we can go into the Rafflet project.
All right, that's fine.
I don't know if there's a bit of a wind in the background when you were speaking.
Did you say there was wind in the background? Like, do I need to adjust my mic very well?
Yeah. It seems to be going a bit blowy in the background there when you speak.
Okay, just hold on a minute.
Okay.
Hey Glenn, how is it now? Is it better, or do I still need to adjust it?
No, that sounds better. Yeah, that's great, Benita.
Right, thank you.
Benita. Yeah. Right. If you're ready, then I can start the recording and introduce you. We can go into the Rafflet project.
Right, mate, I think I'm ready. You can start. Just if my mic is good enough, then let's begin.
Awesome. Welcome to the Wellcoin Talk community. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we have joining us Rafflet, where we'll be going about the Rafflet pad, the staking token, NFT projects planned as well, and the marketing and the pre-sale we'll be talking about as well. But first, can you introduce yourself with your background and experience, Benita?
Right, thank you, Glenn. I'm OG Benita. I am a freelance AMA host. I've been in the space for over 4 years now. I have done a couple of things ranging from community management to, just moderating. I've also done some local marketing in my country as well. And lately I've been doing so much of AMA hosting, and I host AMAs for project owners, especially project owners that are not native English speakers. So I can say a professional AMA host, and I've been doing this for quite a long time now, over a year, going to 2 years now. So yes, and I have great in-depth knowledge in DeFi and crypto in general, because I've been here for a long time and I really know all about this and what it takes to be here. And that's me. And today I'm representing the Rafflet team.
Okay, great, Benita. Yeah, could you give it an introduction to the Rafflet project for our community investors? That'd be great.
All right, just before I go into the project, I'll just tell you about the Rafflet team. It's made up of 3 main team members, and all of them are they are all developers. And the names, just like you already know, but just for the people who are just joining, they are made up of 3, and they're all developers. And what this means is that they will have great ideas, knowledge about crypto. They're not new in the space, they know what they are doing, and they are definitely going to deliver well. And in the team, one of them is standing out as the marketer of the project. And that's it for the Rafflet team. So for the Rafflet project, I'll just begin by telling you what Rafflet is all about and why Rafflet is here. You know how ICUs and pre-sales, how all these gleam contests are done to choose people who will be whitelisted for the pre-sale, where people have to go and fill up some gleams, do some competition, do these. You see people coming into different groups and saying, this sent me, that sent me, all of this just to get a whitelist spot to participate in a project. And the common problem that we have in the space is when it comes to gleam contest, you see thousands of people, you see a project have over, 3 million people participating in the gleam contest. And then when it comes to the pre-sale, it doesn't fill up. Why? The problem is because they have so many bots, they have so many people who are not actually interested in buying into the pre-sale, but they just probably are going through the whole gleam process because there is a price, a stake from a particular AMA group, from a particular call channel. And this makes project owners expect more and actually receive less. Am I audible? Can you hear me, Glenn?
I think you cut out for a few seconds a couple of times there, but I heard most of that, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I can just rephrase everything I said. So I was saying the problem that we have in the space is the fact that so many project owners expect more and receive less when it comes to filling up pre-sales because they go through different and ineffective means of filling up their pre-sales, of getting or whitelisting the wrong wallets. You see people register over 3 million in a Gleam contest, and there is just, let's say, 1,500 BNB hard cap to fill, and you see only 70 BNB being filled up. Why is that? That's because for those Gleam contests, you see people with bots, you see people who are not really interested in participating in this pre-sale, actually going through the Gleam process for a certain reason. It could be whatever. It could be a particular group promising them that if you participate in this, you win points, this BNB, or you win that, etc. So that way, people's pre-sale get ruined. It gets ruined because they're expecting more, like I said, and they receive less. So Raffle is here to solve the problem. It's here to help project owners promote their projects in the right way, and not just promoting their project, but whitelisting the right investors in the space. So now it's like an assurance for project owners that yes, when you come into the Raffle group, when you register your project in the Raffle pad, I'm going to explain what this Raffle pad is and how it's all going to work out. But then it's just like an assurance that yes, okay, there's going to be a contest, but it's going to be on the Raffle team or on the Raffle pad. And the reason is because the Raffle pad is a sure pad for investors. What this means is, yes, everyone participating in this Raffle pad are all investors. So whoever gets in a whitelist is definitely going to invest because this person actually did something to get this whitelist, because this person actually wanted this whitelist. It's not just a Gleam contest where they have to win 0.1 BNB or whatever. Hey, Gleam, can you hear me clearly?
I don't know if it cut out there, but yeah, I heard all that, yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, yeah. So that's the problem, and that's the solution they're preferring. So how's the solution gonna be? So Raffle, the Rafflets, they are all here to create a raffle pad for all kind of whitelist. It could be for ICOs, IDO, NFT, whatever sort of whitelist that project owners want to create to select the whitelist winners. So the pad is going to be created, and the system is going to run in a smart contract system where the raffling is not done manually but automatically. And what this means is that no one has control to manipulate it. So it's going to be legit, but then investors are going to buy a certain ticket to participate in this rafflet, to participate in this, winning this whitelist. And there's going to be a certain number, because in the raffle, there's different rafflet system. There are over 4 rafflet system. There is a free raffle, there is a raffle itself, and let me just check it right away. And there is a Dutch auction and there is an auction. So for the free raffle, it's going to be a situation where projects, owners, they schedule the raffle and the raffle pad. And I would also explain how the project owners will do this. They have to pay a certain fee, a certain guaranteed fee to register their raffle, their whitelist in the raffle pad. So for the free raffle, it's just project owners registering their events and paying a certain fee for this raffle. And there is really no under this free raffle, there is really no buying of tickets. Yes, here you might also experience the risk of, over engagement and less results like we see in the general clean contest. Why for the raffle itself, which is why the Rafflet is here, the investors have to participate by paying a certain ticket fee. So there is a certain ticket fee which could be ranging from 1 RAF token, 2 RAF token, whatever amount of RAF token as fixed by the team from the Rafflet, depending on the project, the hype, and the agreement between the RAF team and the project owners. And there is a Dutch auction as well. And yes, sorry, just going back to the raffle itself, for every RAF ticket bought, 80% of it will be burnt. So this means that the RAF token is deflationary. Because as much as people participate, certain 80% of the total RAF tokens will be burnt on each project that is using the raffle tier system. I hope I'm communicating, Glenn.
Benita, that's a great introduction to the project. So let's go into the raffle pad. How are you going to sort of vet projects that approach the Rafflet team? Are you looking for certain sort of criteria, or could anyone join the raffle pad for whitelist spots, or are they going to be, vetting them and seeing what sort of quality is offered?
Yes, there's going to be a lot of vetting, and this vetting starts with what platform is this pre-sale holding? Let's say, for example, excuse me, 1 minute. Sorry, having a bit of cracked voice. Yeah. So let's say, for example, the pre-sale is holding on Gempad or on some other kind of pads. If the project is already KYC'd, so we just want to verify, where is this pre-sale going to hold? Where is it going to happen? Is it already registered there? So yes, the team is going to vet to know actually who these teams are, where's the pre-sale going to hold. And like I said earlier, the raffle pad is really not like like a launch pad. No, it's a pad for selecting the best, not really the best, but for picking out whitelisted wallets. But now it's a short pad. So if an investor want to invest in a project, they have the responsibility to verify, to check what projects they really want to invest in. And yes, before the project owners would register on the raffle pad, there will be some sort of vetting to check, is this project legit? Where they're doing where they're hosting their pre-sale, where would it be on, which launch pad, etc. And some sort of KYC, although no form of KYC platform is here, but all of that will be personal. All the vetting and information will be personal. So yes, there will be a certain kind of vetting, and there is a fee also coming from the project owners.
See, Benita, and with the raffle pad, how does it work for investors? You were saying sort of it's classed as a raffle, but if all the whitelist spots, say we had 100 whitelist spots and only 90 people participated, they would all get in. But if 200 people go into one of the whitelist competitions and bought the Rafflet token to participate, only 100 would be chosen. How do they sort of draw the raffle as well for people to be chosen?
If you heard me clearly, I said the raffle system or the raffle pad is built on a smart contract, and this is going to be selected randomly, and it's not manually. And the total number of people that would be selected depends on the total number of whitelist spots that the project owners want to give out. So let's say, for example, the project owners are, whitelisting 100 wallets. we do not limit the amount of people that can participate in this because we do not also pick the wallets that would be whitelisted. So 500 people can participate in it. 1,000 people can participate in it, but the system would only pick 100 wallets, and this is done automatically. And like I said earlier, you were sure that the wallets that are being picked are real investors because they all bought a ticket to participate in this. And because they really want to buy into this project.
Awesome, Benita. Yeah, it sounds really a great idea, and you can build up a community around many projects that would launch with Rafflet, well, off a whitelist spot, should I say. But how does it work with projects? Has the Rafflet team got a scout team going out there looking for good projects and saying, would you like to give us some whitelist for our raffle pad? And, how are you getting out there and getting these projects?
Yes, there's going to be a lot of promotion coming soon, already going on. So many AMAs already booked and so many kind of marketing already programmed. Yes, so how it's going to happen is every project owners, when they start a project, they want to give out whitelist spots in a certain way. And if they get to find out about a system where they are sure that whatever whitelist spot that is being sold or that is being given out, that these persons are actually going to invest. Because like I said initially, the problem that we have in the space when it comes to project owners not filling up, especially when it's a good project, you can see there are so many good projects, and yet it never gets filled up. You see a pre-sale of just 300 BNB and it stops at 60 BNB. And maybe when you check the Gleam contest, it was like, 1 million people filling up a Gleam contest, but still the pre-sale wasn't able to fill up. And that's because so many artificial people participate in those contexts. And that is what we are actually eradicating. And we are making sure that only real investors go into this project. So answering your question, going back to your question, yes, the project itself is a promotion on its own when project owners get to find out about this, because you're not paying so much. The people also participating are not paying so much, but the payment is an interest that, yes, they actually want to invest in this project. And there is also going to be all sort of promotion, getting the word out there, making people know about this platform for them to come register their project instead of using the random Gleam contest where artificial people just go on there and participate in the Gleam, and you as a project owners, you're sitting out in your house and you're feeling so happy. Oh my goodness, 1 million people participated. And when it comes to the pre-sale day, it's feeling like the slowest thing on earth, like a snail. That's because it was all artificial. That's because you probably paid one of these promoters and they posted it on their platform where they have a lot of boats, and these boats just go there. They give you all sorts of promises and they're not real. And they tell you, no problems, your priest is going to fill in seconds, blah, 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 just pay me or post the contest. And, that's it. Yes, there's going to be so much promotions coming up, all sorts of promotions.
And if you build a large community as well that's looking for these awesome whitelists to get involved with, then when you approach projects, the Rafflet team, they can say we've got a large community here as well, and we could help grow your Telegram as well as give away some whitelist spots. So that's awesome for lots of projects out there.
Yeah, actually, we're also growing our own community as well. And the people who are going to be actual RAF holders, because we have a token called RAF token. Our own token holders, whenever there is a RAF competition, they also going to participate. That's the assurance. That's the thing. That's the thing I was trying to explain to you. Being so assured that yes, this platform is made up of investors. Yeah, like you said, it's also an assurance coming from our own community that yes, we have a large community and they're also going to buy into that project.
Keeps the Rafflet token long-term interests, where you'll have long-term holders because they're participating in whitelists, from numerous projects. So I think it's a great idea. But we've also got time's running on. We've got the staking as well. You'll be able to do on the Rafflet token there. How will that work for investors?
Okay, yes, there's also going to be staking on the Rafflet platform. And this staking is not really the APY is not fixed yet, and it's going to be fixed in the future. But there is already a certain amount of token kept aside for staking, and the ratio with the APY would be something that would be favorable to all. Actually, it would be fixed in such a way that it will be favorable definitely to everyone.
Awesome, and you're also looking to do NFT projects as well, the Rafflet team. So what's planned around that? Are they approaching NFT sort of projects for whitelist spots as well in the future?
About the NFTs, there is really no certain there's no assured plans for NFTs for us having our own NFT. But yes, in the future, if there is need to incorporate NFTs in our platform, that would be done. But yes, as for the NFT that you actually saw there, it's for NFT project because there's so many NFT trends now where people have to actually whitelist their wallets for these NFTs, for free NFTs maintain and all of that. And that's also where we have problem where people who are non-investors are whitelisting their wallets. So we'll also be doing some NFT whitelisting in our raffle pad.
Okay, great. And let's go into the Rafflet token. Is there a buy and sell tax, or is it a low buy and sell tax, or a 0% tax, and you take the money from the raffle pad?
Okay, it's actually a 0% tax, but there is a tendency of 3 to 10% tax immediately after launch. This is to control the pump and dump system. But in the future, going on listing and all of that, it's definitely going to drop to 0% tax. The reason is because there is already several, revenue streams based on the raffle system where people have to buy tickets to participate in this whitelist. So as we grow, it is actually fixed for a 0% tax. But like I said, immediately after launch, the whole launch hype and everything, there's going to be a little task to control how people dump the token, as there's going to be so much, how there's things where people swap token, buy in immediately when it's coming down and sell, they do all sorts of swapping.
Definitely, yeah, definitely that happens. And so we've got the Rafflet pre-sale. I think it's live now, is it? Or is it coming soon? And can people win whitelist spots for our community? How can we get involved?
Yes, you can win whitelist sport by joining the Rafflet Telegram community, participating in the community and try to keep it active. And there are also so many other ways competition currently ongoing. So if you want a whitelist spot, what to do is just join the community, ask questions, and you'll be put through on how to get your whitelist spot.
Great. And what's the marketing plans after launch? What's happening around the first quarter? How are you going to promote the raffle pad and the Rafflet token?
Okay, so there is already so much partnerships going on with so much of the core channels. I think I don't want to mention name, but there is some big partnerships coming up soon. And until it is verified, I won't mention it on this platform. But there is already a few partnerships done. And what's the advantage of this partnership in all these AMA channels and core channels? It's because when projects come over to do AMAs, because we partner with this channel, they can advise them to, have their contest, their whitelist contest in our channel. That way they are bringing project owners to us and they explain the benefits of having their whitelist contest in our channel or in our Rafflet pod. So that's one sort of marketing immediately after launch, which is already being planned out now. And there's also so much of calls and, Twitter call, Telegram call, Google promotions, and all sorts of promotion. And to the extent, depending on how much is raised for marketing, and as much as the team can actually go, they are ready to push this forward, because I don't think there is really any project that would say, yes, I got what I expected. Just a few of them from a Gleam contest, because the Gleam contest, like it usually comes out to be a no-no. It doesn't come as expected. So yes, there is going to be so much of marketing, promotion going out there for people to hear about the Rafflet, especially the project owners.
Great, Benita. Let's open it up to community investors. Let's see. Taya, you had a question for Benita at Rafflet. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Okay, running short on time, so just a quick question. So I was wondering, projects that are listed on the Rafflet platform, will they also be ranked or scored based on the various factors like KYC, either the team is docs or not, and audit? It could be helpful for the investors.
Like I said, the team would try as much as possible to vet these projects as much as they can. But you know that the actual vetting happens in the platform where this pre-sale will hold. Gleam, I don't know if you understand how this works. If there's going to be a KYC, it should be on the launch pad. Let's say, for example, Gempad, Pink Sale, DSL, BSC min pad, whatever pad it's going to be. That's where you see the KYC badge. So the team can try as much as possible to make sure that, yes, these people are KYC'd, their contract is verified, and, they have, let's say for Pinksil, they have a SAFU badge, or for Gempad, they have these, they have all the verification needed. And it's a prerequisite, actually. So for projects that are not, KYC'd, the team can investigate themselves and see. This is a personal investigation, because on the platform, there's no KYC badge provided for. But if there is need
Yeah,
for all of that, then that would come in the future. But yes, the team are going to vet these projects
yeah,
before bringing them on
yeah.
the platform.
Yeah, I understood that, but I was asking that will your team be ranking or scoring these projects on your platform when they are listed? I was referring to that, and thank you so much for answering. How about you, Glenn?
All right, thank you.
Okay, great. Let's see. Aisha, you had a question for Benita at Rafflet. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. I want to know what maximum number of tickets users are able to buy for winning a whitelist for a particular project to increase their chances for winning.
Okay, if you heard me clearly, I said there are different type, or there are different system of the drawers. There is what we call the free raffle. There is a raffle, and there is let me check it up again. There is a raffle. There's a free raffle, and there is what we also call the. I just have to check it up so I don't. Yes, Dutch auction, and there is an auction system. So for the raffle, there is no maximum of ticket a person is allowed to buy. But then for the Dutch, there is for the Dutch auction raffle, you can buy as much. Okay, no, the ticket is fixed, rather. For the Dutch auction, the ticket is fixed. There's a fall in raffle ticket price over time, but then the price could change depending on how much persons are participating in this raffle. But then it's definitely not going to change ridiculously. And this is based on the agreement with the project owners and the raffle team. And then for the auction, there is an auction where people bet their whitelist. Like, I mean, there's a whitelist bet. What this means is, if it's a project that is extremely overhyped, RAF players,
Understood.
yeah, thank you. There could be as many RAF, you can buy as much RAF pick just to be on top. But then it's not picked manually. It's the RAF the raffle pad is based on a smart code, like a smart contract, and it is picked automatically. So yes, you have a higher chance when you buy a smart ticket, depending on which of the platform this project owners register, depending on which of their, their raffle, the type of raffle the person registered on. But still, it is not going to be picked manually. So yes, for as much ticket you can buy, it depends on which of the system it was registered on, and also for as much winners there can be, depends on how many winners the project owners want. If they want 100 people only, then it will be set and the system picks only 100 people. But as much people can participate as well.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you for answering.
Thank you.
For the question, Asia. And I was wondering, Benita, when the pre-sale starts, is it soon?
Pre-sale is on the 19th, so it's very soon. It's just a couple of days from today. So if you're really interested, if you want to know more as well, if this AMA doesn't satisfy you and you feel like, yes, I really want to know more about this, join the community, the Rafflet community, and ask as much question as you can. And there are people there ready to answer your question. Just to be sure to know if you really want to invest in this. Because the pre-sale it's on Gempad. There is a KYC, there's a contract already audited. So, and it's almost confirmed, if not confirmed, it's going to be on the Gempad's platinum tier. You know what that means? It's a top tier. So yes, like I said, it's on the 19th. We're KYC'd with Gempad. The contract is already audited. You can check all that up on the Gempad. And that's it. Thank you, Glenn, for bringing that up. Yeah.
Okay, Benita. Yeah, but Gempad's one of our partners. They're a great launchpad to use, and that's great. You've got the platinum tier over at Gempad, which is their top tier for projects. So that's awesome. Unfortunately, we've run out of time today. But like I said, like Benita says, you can still win whitelist spots for this. There's 3 days to go before the pre-sale, so you can head over to the official socials there in our main chat. But as we always say, WellCoin talks for research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice. But you can check out the website white paper, and like I said, there the official socials. They're in our main chat. If you've got any questions after the AMA, you can head over to their Telegram. I'm sure there's a team there will be able to answer any questions you have. Thank you very much for coming today, Benita. It's been great talking to you and representing the Rafflet team very, very nicely today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll finish the record and send over a copy for the team to share with the community. I'll send that into our main chat for anyone that couldn't listen to the call today. And take care, Benita. Thank you very much for coming.
All right, thank you so much. It was really great having me here. Really great to be on this platform today, and I really like how you handle your AMAs as well, Glenn. It was great to be here. Like I said, just a last word. If you really like this project, if you think that yes, this is a new innovation and these people were here to actually solve a problem, then please check out the group chat and don't forget the pre-sale is soon as well. Thank you so much, Glenn.
And take care.